Hi there, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here live at the New York Traders Expo 2018. I'm here with John Persons. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Stephanie, thank you.
Yeah, how come
Pleasure
we
to be
haven't
met.
met before? I've been here so many times, we just kind of cross each other's paths.
I think our paths at different times, speaking different times.
Yeah, I have been dying to meet you because I use your Persons pivots on the Thinkorswim platform. But I was just asking you earlier, like, if you had one thing to choose on your chart, because I know there's many pivots, what would it be? What would you choose to put on your chart? Just one thing. What's the most important?
The one thing that I think is most often overlooked, but the one thing that I mainly use the most is it's called the PPS study. It's Persons Pivot Study. It's an actual momentum indicator on Thinkorswim's study tools. It basically paints an arrow for buying momentum pressure to point up and an arrow pointing down. It can be used in multiple time frames, from 1 minute scalping to monthly chart for longer term analysis.
And what's the success rate? Have you done back testing? I'm sure you've done back testing, because nothing is right 100% of the time.
Well, basically, when you do a back test on a buy-sell momentum indicator, basically what you also need to look at is what risk-reward parameters are, what profit targets are, holding periods. So there is no one set, but I will say that tool, which is an algorithmic system, has about 10 criteria, or 10 different things has to happen for that arrow to generate.
Wow.
It's not just a moving average crossover system, but as part of a trading system and several different trading systems that I've created on other platforms, and for my own proprietary trading.
So I like daily charts because that's giving you the bigger signal, right?
I like actually longer term than that. Weekly and monthly tends to give me a better trend development than daily.
So would you start like in the
But I mean, for a day trader, use the daily.
Yes, correct. But would you go from like a daily chart and then narrow it down to the precise entry would be on what, a 5 minute, would you say?
That's where I have an integration of other tools that you've just mentioned, the Persons Pivot studies.
Yes, which I love, yeah.
Which the Persons Pivots on Thinkorswim was one of the first open platforms for the general public to use that we integrated. It's a filtering mechanism that only gives what the projected next time period's market condition is. So if it's bullish, it's going to target a higher high and a higher low and paint that support resistance on the charts moving forward. It also gives people more so if it is in a bullish environment and the market moves down and then we get one of those arrows of PPS, a momentum shift. It tells you that there is a momentum shift against support, and that combined with maybe throwing another filtering criteria like volume or relative strength really can help aid a client or a trader to pick a better trend direction.
Okay, when we come back, we're going to go over volume and artificial intelligence. Is that okay with you?
Very nice.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. All right.